This week got off to a smoky start with 2 controlled burns and 1 wildfire in East Alabama. Overnight drug raids yielded stashes of illegal materials, and 1 local city council has welcomed a new member.
I'm John Holder filling in for Jordan Smith with your Tuesday night sports. Coming up, we're going to have a little basketball, a little baseball, and a little football. That's coming up next in sports. EAN Local News starts now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit any of our locations in Oxford, Jacksonville, Talladega, and Roanoke.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Mike Stedham. Anniston police say drugs, money, and a weapon were confiscated overnight during a traffic stop in the area of Parkwood Drive and McCulley Lane. While C-shift officers were conducting that stop, the driver of the car tried to escape by running away, but he was soon caught. The officers found more than 80 ecstasy pills, along with 3 other types of controlled substances. They also found marijuana, a 9mm Palmetto Dagger compact pistol, and $2,800 in cash. Meanwhile, an extensive narcotics investigation in Cherokee County led to a major drug bust earlier this week in Center. Officials say that they seized a significant amount of methamphetamine and fentanyl. According to Sheriff Jeff Shaver, investigators and deputies executed a search warrant at a residence on Cedar Bluff Road. During the search, law enforcement uncovered a large quantity of illicit drugs. During the raid, 47-year-old Danny Joe Seegers of Center was arrested on several charges, including trafficking fentanyl and methamphetamine, 2 counts of unlawful possession of a controlled substance, unlawful possession of marijuana in the 2nd degree, and 2 counts of unlawful possession of drug paraphernalia. Seegers is currently being held in the Cherokee County Detention Center. The city of Anniston today announced the lineup of entertainers for this year's Heritage Festival, scheduled for June 21st in Zen Park. Headlining this year's festival is the renowned R&B group H-Town. Emerging in the early 1990s, H-Town captivated audiences with their smooth vocals and chart-topping hits. Their soulful sound continues to resonate, making them a beloved act in the R&B scene. Also performing this year will be Sir Charles Jones, who's been called the King of Southern Soul. He blends elements of blues, soul, and R&B into his hits such as Country Boy and Still in Love. Emerging star Westlove, who's been making waves in the Southern Soul circuit, is also on this year's bill. The free, family-friendly show will be Saturday, June 21st in Zen Park. It's an annual Juneteenth tradition in downtown Anniston, drawing between 5,000 and 8,000 attendees to celebrate freedom, culture, and community through music and fellowship. Sponsorships for this year's festival are available for local patrons and businesses. To find out more, you can call 256-241-7164 or 256-454-2724. Smoke got into a lot of people's eyes yesterday. We'll have that story in just a few minutes.
For over 60 years, Oxford Lumber has been servicing our area, and our customer service has always been our main focus. Our customer service is what sets us apart from anyone else. From the moment you enter, our highly trained staff will treat you like family.
To enthusiastically provide total customer satisfaction within a positive and self-fulfilling employee relations environment. Visit us at any of our 4 locations or at oxfordlumber.com.
Welcome to Buster Miles Kia in Anniston, where we're dedicated to serving you with honesty and care. Whether you're shopping for a new or used car or need service, we're here to make it easy and stress-free. Visit us today at Buster Miles Kia, where great cars and family values come together. Buster Miles Kia, your trusted hometown dealership.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Manufacturing, metal buildings made right here in Calhoun County.
A heavy smoke advisory was issued this morning for portions of Calhoun and Etowah counties. Officials said the warning was caused by a temperature inversion and a combination of smoke from wildfire and prescribed burns around the area in the past few days. Warm air has trapped cooler air close to the ground, causing extremely reduced visibility and a large quantity of smoke that could cause concern for community members. The smoke has been lifting as the day progressed, and the air at the surface level had warmed up. Officials said there's no fire threat to the community at this time. While the control burns were being supervised by the U.S. Forest Service in portions of the Talladega National Forest, the wildfire broke out in woods near the Glencoe, Wellington, and Webster's Chapel communities. The fire was burning Monday in a rural area near the Etowah and Calhoun county lines. The fire was under control by this morning and covered an area of approximately 150 acres. Forestry officials said that the fire had consumed a total of about 400 acres. The fire was first reported Sunday evening, and firefighters had been able to protect structures in the area. No injuries were reported. Smoke from the fire traveled as far away as parts of West Georgia. Meanwhile, the control burns were limited to approximately 1,300 acres Monday, 11 miles northeast of Heflin. It was a prescribed low-intensity burn set by trained personnel to remove excess fuel, such as vegetation and dead wood, that would have enabled wildfires to burn hotter and longer. A new city council member was sworn in last night. We'll be back in just a minute with the details.
For metal buildings in Alabama and the Southeast, Waldrop Manufacturing is your one-stop source. A Waldrop metal building provides the coverage and protection your investments need. They specialize in carports, RV covers, portable buildings, and storage buildings. Stop paying rent for storage. With Waldrop's price per foot, you can actually save money by buying straight from the manufacturer. Waldrop buildings are guaranteed because Waldrop manufactures buildings with U.S. steel right here in Calhoun County. Waldrop Manufacturing, serving the entire Southeast. Give them a call today.
Hi, I'm Mary Beth from CARES Direct Primary Care. Do you want convenient 24/7 access to health care? We're available in person, by text, phone, and video visit. Sooner or later, we all get sick. A quick trip to an ER or urgent care can quickly add up to more than the cost of 1 year's membership of Direct Primary Care. If you have a high deductible, you can quickly burn through that before your insurance activates. Join CARES DPC today.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
Marquez Green was appointed to the Jacksonville City Council Monday night as the new Place 5 council member. He'll finish the term of former Councilman Cody Galloway through this year's city elections in August. 7 candidates submitted resumes for the council seat and were interviewed earlier this month. Green was chosen after council members submitted their rankings of the candidates. Green ranked highest of the candidates with 5 points more than the next ranked candidate. The council nominated him and voted him in with their approval on Monday. John Holder is next with sports.
Since 1993, WM Grocery has been a major part of our local community. WM offers the very best in fresh produce and an outstanding meat department. WM also has many local products not found anywhere else and fresh sushi every day. If you need an event catered, come see Mrs. K at any WM store. Curbside pickup is also available for your online grocery orders. Be sure to download the WM app for all the deals of the week and shopper rewards. Go check them out today at any of their locations.
We take pride in our community and appreciate your business.
Need tough, comfortable workwear? Rainouts in Heflin has boots, jeans, hats, and gear built for the toughest jobs. From the farm to the pipeline, Rainouts has gear for men, women, and kids, so the whole family can tackle the toughest jobs with confidence. We've got the quality you need with the hometown service you'll love. Stop by today next to WM Grocery and gear up with great prices and a local touch. Rainouts, where hard work meets Western style.
EAN News would like to thank all our commercial sponsors. Go check out our sponsors' links in the description below.
Hey, good Tuesday evening to you. John Holder in with EAN Local Sports, filling in for Jordan Smith on this Tuesday night. High school baseball season is underway, and we checked in last night with the defending Class 4A state champion, Alexandria Valley Cubs. The Cubs at home in Alexandria in Death Valley, playing host to the Lincoln Golden Bears last night. Lincoln wins the game 5-4 as they scored the winning run in the top of the seventh inning. For Alexandria, Cooper Smith, 2 of 4 with 2 RBIs. Garrett Haynes, 3 out of 3 with 2 RBIs. Jacob Cunningham also had 1 hit. He went 1 of 2 at the plate last night for Alexandria. Bray Good, the pitcher last night for the Valley Cubs, registering 7 strikeouts in that loss to Lincoln last night. We called up with Alexandria head baseball coach Zach Welch, asking him about this year's team.
Well, we had a really good group come through last year with 15 seniors, and they've all now moved on. Most of them are in college or off living their life, and I'm very proud of those guys. But this year is a totally different team, and we're slowly finding our way. We're playing some young guys in positions. We have guys on the mound without a lot of experience, and we're just trying to build those reps and build the confidence along the way. I'm really excited about where we are and where we're headed with this group, but, you know, sometimes growing pains are where it's at. I wish we were a big league team and we played 60 games in South Florida before we really started counting numbers.
We also asked Coach Welch about some of the key players coming up on this 2025 edition of Alexandria Baseball.
Bray Good on the mound, and at first base is our senior, and Jacob Cunningham behind the plate are the 2 returners, and then we have a handful of other guys sprinkled through there. But for the most part, those are the 2 guys that are coming back. Jeremiah Hefcock is a returner on the mound and at third, and then most of the other guys were middle school or JV players last year that are trying to find their role and carve out a way to help the team. And I'll tell you, we've played a lot of different lineups with a lot of different guys, and day to day it looks different, but you know, they're all doing their best and learning as we go, and we'll figure out the recipe soon enough.
And here is your high school baseball scoreboard. You see the Alexandria lost to Lincoln last night by a score of 5-4. Pleasant Valley swept a Calhoun County doubleheader from rival Weaver, winning the first game 12-2 and the next game 21-6. Walter Wellborn, another Calhoun County battle last night, beating Faith Christian 9-6. Cleburne County was a winner over Woodland by 10 runs at 11-1. And also Piedmont last night, a big win over their arch rival Cherokee County by a score of 11-6. And speaking of Lincoln High School, Lincoln has hired their new head football coach. It is going to be Brett Henderson, the former defensive coordinator at Cherokee County, also on the staff for many successful years at Ohatchee High School. He was the 2024 4A Assistant Coach of the Year. Brett Henderson, the new head football coach of the Lincoln Golden Bears for the 2025 season. Also, some high school basketball going on. Local Team Spring Garden and girls playing in the Class 1A state semifinals yesterday at the Legacy Arena at the BJCC in downtown Birmingham. And Spring Garden moves to the state championship game with an 81-34 win over RC Hatch of Uniontown. Spring Garden dominating, as you can imagine, from beginning to end. Ace Austin, 32 points, 11 assists, 11 rebounds. Olivia Law, 19 points for Spring Garden. And Maggie Jarrett pitched in 16 for Spring Garden. Spring Garden will now move on. They will play in the Class 1A state championship game coming up Thursday, 4 o'clock at the Legacy Arena against the Brilliant Tigers. That's going to do it for your Tuesday sports. Now back to Mike with more EAN local news.
Thank you for that update, John, and thank you for watching us today. You'll find us every weeknight on Facebook, YouTube, our website, and on Rumble. Go to the platform of your choice to watch our news, sports, and weather coverage whenever it's convenient for you. We'll see you back here Wednesday for your news on your schedule.